So that means if the GDP grows by 100%, and you only reduce by 40%, you still have a net growth in carbon emissions. So it's, yeah, it seems like in many countries the economy seems more important than the sustainable development.
Yeah, but come on, let's be realistic. As a prime minister, you cannot make a commitment that hampers economic growth. I mean, poverty alleviation is part of the Agenda 21 goals, and any politician that will stifle economic growth is going to be out. So we need to find the right balance between growing the economy and becoming much more efficient so that we have growth without additional environmental burden, or even growth that is so efficient that we can reduce the environmental burden. But one other point that Najib made in Copenhagen was conditional to technology transfer. And that's a get-out clause. You can always say, hey, you guys didn't give me any money, you guys didn't give me any technology. So, but I have to agree with Dato' Kenyang, there are some very good moves in Malaysia coming from the government. There are the right noises, there are incentives for green buildings. There is the feed-in tariff, even though I'm not that convinced about a lot of aspects of the feed-in tariff. But the government is doing something. The government has a green tech ministry. There are loads of problems, there are loads of bottlenecks, but you know, there is something happening. I was even the other day invited to a consultation of the Prime Minister's Innovation Department on green technology. There are a lot of things happening in parallel, actually, that partially overlap. The country wants to move because I think the Prime Minister knows if this country doesn't move towards more efficiency, shifting its economy from living from oil, living from gas, living from timber, living from ecotourism, Mother Nature's benefit, everything that Mother Nature gave this country is the basis of the economy. Think about anything that Malaysia has got that was developed with human capital, not based on resource extraction, that is a huge export success. There ain't anything here. If this country doesn't wake up and change, it's going to run against the wall.